We are just going to review integers. So remember, integers are a set of negative and positive natural numbers, and it also includes 0. So just to refresh your minds, before we go on, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Okay, here we have our number line. Remember, we can do calculations with integers on both the negative and the positive side, and this is what our number line looks like. When we do our calculations, when we do a subtraction or a take away, then we go that way on the number line. When we add integers, then we're going to move towards the positive side of the number line. So let's have a look at just a basic calculation. This is one that all of us can do. We start with a positive 5. So the positive 5 will be over here on the number line. And the subtraction sign shows us that we have to move that way on the number line. We have to move that way 4 places or 4 digits. So let's move 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we are. So our answer will be 1. I think all of us would instinctually know that it is 1. So that's just to demonstrate how the number line works. Let's have a look at another example. Over here we've got minus 5. And it works exactly the same. We just started at a different place. We have to look on our number line where our minus 5 is, and it's over here. And remember, it's a subtraction, so we have to go that way on the number line. Again, we just go 4 digits, just like we did before. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4 digits, and this time we end up at minus 9. Please remember that even though the 9 seems to be a bigger number, it's a negative 9. So that means that it's actually smaller than 0. It's smaller than a negative 5. Okay, there's certain properties of integers that I just want to remind you of. We've already done this in previous grades or previously. The first thing is for multiplication. When we multiply 2 positive integers, the answer will be positive. So if we've got a positive integer multiplied by a positive integer, then the answer is positive. If we have a negative integer that we multiply by a negative integer, then the result will be a positive. So 2 negative integers multiplied is a positive. It's a plus. Let's have a look. The next one, if we've got a positive integer multiplied by a negative integer, our result will be, or the product will be, a negative integer. And the same if it's just swapped over. If we have a negative integer multiplied by a positive integer, the result or the product is a negative integer. We're going to do an example quickly just to illustrate the fact. There we've got a minus 3 times 5. So minus 3 times 5, we have to go and have a look. Do we have positive or negative integers there? We've got a negative integer, the first one. So I'm going to circle there. The second integer is a positive. So I'm going to circle there. So we know that the result or the product is going to be a negative. From the get-go, we can write the negative there. We know that's going to be the answer. Then we only have to do the normal multiplication. 3 multiplied by 5 is 15. So our answer is minus 15. Okay. For our division, we've got a similar rule. The rules are also exactly the same as with the multiplication. 2 positives, the answer or the coefficient will be a positive number. If it's 2 negatives, our answer will be positive. And if one of them is a positive but the other is a negative, then our answer will be a negative. Let's have a look at an example quick. We've got minus 15 divided by 3. So have a look at the 2 numbers. The one is a negative number, so it's going to be like in that case there, but this one is a positive, so our answer will definitely be a negative number. And you can, from the start, we can write the minus for the negative. 15 divided by 3 is 5, and there we have our final answer, minus 5. Okay, remember the previous examples that we did? We're just combining now. We're doing addition and subtraction as well as a multiplication. Just to refresh your memory in case you forgot, when we have a scenario like this one over here, where we've got two brackets next to each other, that means multiplication. But we always have to do our brackets first. Remember, our order of operation is first the brackets, then multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction. So let's do our brackets first. So we're going to do it on this side. 3 take away 5. Let's have a look on our number line. There we've got 3. We have to take away 5 or subtract 5. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll end up at minus 2. So there's our answer for the first bracket. For the second bracket, we have to start at 5. And we have to go down 3, so we have to subtract 3. So let's go down 3. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. So we'll end up at 2. There we have in that bracket, we've got 2. Okay. Remember the two brackets next to each other means multiply. Here we've got a positive number. And there we've got a negative number. So a negative multiplied by a positive would always give me a negative answer. And 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So my final answer is minus 4.